Tell me more. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday live stream. I hope you're having a great day because we are. Hopefully you can hear me, everybody. I know I'm probably talking louder because I have a mic on. I don't know if you can hear these puppies. Let us know in the comments below. So hopefully everybody can see my daughter up here somewhere up there. Can you guys see her? That's Lexi. And today is an awesome day because we have several things to share with you. We have multiple cameras now, thanks to Image One. So thank you, Image One, for everything that you guys have done for us over the last couple of weeks to get us going with multiple streams and good lighting and awesome sound systems. So thank you for that. If you're here, give us a shout out. And we are going to get started. I am going to have Alexis show you a couple views real fast just so you guys can get an idea of what we have to share with you. So Lex, take it. Hi, people.
So these are Rue's babies.
And Lily.
And Lily's babies.
Hi.
Here's Sasha and her baby.
I'm going to come over by you so you can hear.
There's both of the babies next to each other. Here's a lower view. All the babies.
Hi, babies. Hi. Hi. Oh my goodness. We good? So did everybody see that? Look, my little windscreen already came off because a puppy grabbed it. I don't know if I can. They're going to try to eat it. Let's see.
No.
Sorry, guys. Okay. So hopefully you guys all saw that. Let us know. Do we have any questions before we go into our fun? Come here. Hi. So Shadi is our amazing consultant at Image One, and so I'm glad you got to join us today. Hopefully we sound and look okay. If we don't, then that means you got to hook us up again. Come here.
He said our sound is amazing.
Awesome. That's my water, not your water. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. Hey, Mr. Hulk. Mr. Hulk, what? No, that's not you. Toys. Who is on me? Okay, so if we don't have any questions, I'm gonna show them the slide. Come here, Missy. All right, so Heaven is the little white girl. Hopefully everybody remembers her. She's Cashmere and Trout's little girl, and this is why I hate pee pads right here. This is why I hate them. Look, let go, you know. But the little white girl, Heaven, loves to climb up the slide just like Nala. Heaven, look. Now we gotta go down. We gotta go down the slide. Shoo. Oh. Or jump. She can jump. Nala, up. Good girl. Nala, down. We're going down. Or we're going that way. Yay. Did you go flying on camera? Let's see. So you guys, this is a little toddler slide. Come on, Nova, you can do it. And it's a toddler slide, and you can get one picked up at the Goodwill, the yard sale, clean it up, let the puppies play on it, because this is awesome for mental stimulation, and it's also really good for teaching them to be comfortable climbing up on things, different textures, different feelings, going down the slide. Of course, at first they don't know what they're doing. They're kind of afraid, but then they absolutely love it. And so Heaven is the little white girl, and she was the very first one to do it all by herself, which was pretty cool. Slide this time, Missy. And this pee pad's got to go because they're just playing with it. Although we have a million bones, They want to eat it. Can you click them over to the lower view? So, hi, babies. Oh, really? So we decided to make this lower view for you guys so you can actually be really close down and personal with the puppies and get a feel for what I'm doing when I'm sitting down here. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that view. And we thought it would be really cool to see whenever they're coming down the slide. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if little Heaven will do it. Don't eat my mic. Come here. Heaven.
You want it down low?
Yeah, is it on low? Come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Nala. Nala's in here today too, guys. And Nala loves all of the puppies. So you can probably switch it back. She thinks that she's everybody's auntie, and she wants to be a mommy so bad. So she mothers all of them, tells them when they're good or they're bad, and they all pick on her, and she's super gentle with everybody, even when they pick on her.
How old are Cashmere's puppies now?
They actually get to go home this weekend, so they are 8 weeks old this weekend.
Cashmere? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Cashmere's are Hulk, Hercules, and Heaven. And so they're the 2 grays and the white one. And so they get to go home for 4th of July. Don't eat my mic. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then I have a really cool special treat for you guys. We are going to play the ultrasound that we did for Siggy here in just a few minutes so that you guys can see what we got to see. Come here, Missy. Why are you eating? You cannot eat that. Thank you. And then Sasha's puppies. Maybe I should go over there and hold them up because their eyes are open now. Or if you want to hold them up, just put them on that. And okay, so Alexis is going to show you Sasha's puppies up close and personal. And you guys can hopefully see Sasha in there too. And you can see me, so I have to be a good girl. Why are you eating me? And so is that the boy or the girl? So that's the little boy, and that's their mommy. She says, what are you doing? And that's the girl. She's like, well, that light's bright. And then, I have to go down. I was told I have to sit down. I was looking. Oh, it's because you had me in the little circle. I forgot. This is new to us, so we forgot we have multiple cameras. So Alexis got to put me in a little circle, and I got up. Hey, Nova. No. No, no, no. Be a good girl. You be a good girl. You be a good girl. You be a good girl. And then, what do you have us on? Just me? Oh, okay. So as you guys can probably see, Sasha is cleaning up one of the babies. Hey, they probably can't hear me because of you. You're too loud. So I don't know if you guys are aware, but when puppies are little, the moms actually clean them and make sure that everything is nice and clean, but that is also the way that they can go potty. So without stimulation from their mother's tongue or some type of cleaning, then they won't go potty until they're between 2 to 3 weeks old. They don't go potty on their own. And so sometimes a newborn puppy crying and crying and you don't know what's going on, but it's that they have to go potty. Or isn't in with them at the time and they have to go. They're crying to tell their mom what Sasha's doing right now.
Has Cessna had her babies yet?
No, she has not. She's really very slow at eating, so she is hopefully going to have them soon, but we did tell her not to have them today because we are not able to have them today. We're too busy. So hopefully soon. Her first due date was on Monday. However, dogs can breed and not actually conceive on their first breeding. And so if they don't conceive until 4 or 5 days later, then their due date's going to get pushed back. And so I have a feeling that Simba's the father to this litter, and I have a feeling that Simba is a little have fun, and he is probably going a little too soon because this is both times now where the girls could be due 3 or 4, even 5 days before they actually give birth, and I'm going to associate that with Simba. He's a new one, and so this is all new to him. And you like my shoes. That's probably really loud for these people. They don't want to hear you screaming. No, they don't. No, they don't. And so are we, how many people do we have? I'm wondering if we should play the ultrasound.
I couldn't tell you how many people were on. It doesn't tell me. 26.
Okay.
Oh. Eric said 64.
Okay, so
Every time you move your shirt, the speaker is talking.
I don't move my shirt, but the dogs are jumping all over me.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I need to put it on the inside. I wonder if that would help. Is it, okay, I could try that in a minute. Honey, how many thumbs ups do we have? 14? Okay, we have 60-some people on here. So once everybody takes a moment to give us a thumbs up, then we're going to show you guys the ultrasound. So we won't show you that until we get our numbers up on our thumbs up. That'll hopefully get you guys motivated. Hi, 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 hi. If you can, do me a favor and pan over to Lily and Rue's puppies for a minute. And then make sure I'm not in the circle. And I'm going to... How do they look? I can't... Oh, everybody's asleep?
They're all sleeping.
Sleepy heads. Can you move? So let's see what we look like.
Can you repeat the audio about Simba?
Yes, I sure can. I'm wondering if that's going to be better.
I don't know.
We will see. Okay, hopefully I fixed my sound so that the puppies don't mess it up every time they jump on me. I'll repeat that in just a second. Are they all just chilling? The puppies are out?
No,
Nothing to
they're
talk
still
about?
there.
All right, so what I was saying about, you can pan it back over. What I was saying about the very first breeding, weeks, give or take. And so if they breed a little too soon, then obviously our time is going to be off. And I feel like Simba is such a young, eager stud, and he might be trying. Had puppies until 4 to 5 days after the first tap, which means probably, but I am, because that gets my time.
Audio is cutting out. Your sound is going in and out.
That's not good. Last week without it on.
But then
Be a problem. So
it's cutting off.
okay, so what are we gonna do? I think what I'll do is, what if we just shut this? Ouch! Don't bite. And let's see how it sounds. I don't know if it's gonna be any better.
Oh, I don't know what this is. Hang on.
Just just mute that. We're going to, guys, because we don't want to listen to choppiness.
In audio.
Okay, I'm going to move over there.
Is this better?
Okay, let's see. We shut off the other mic, and we're going to test it with just our, how do we turn this off?
Hold it.
With just the sound on the computer.
Yes.
Really? So that's better. It's interesting. Well, I can't really do that. I can't hear anything.
I unplugged it, so I think that should be better.
All right, so we're gonna have to rely on you guys because we don't have sound, so we can't hear. So the only thing is, Lex, make sure this is up because if
That's
when I'm
brightness.
over there, I don't know how it's gonna be.
And I can't turn sound on this because then we're going to be echoing.
No, I know. It'll be maybe right here that you're
I know,
gonna
I got
adjust it. Okay, puppies are coming for you.
Much better.
Okay. Much better. Awesome. All right. Now the goal is how is it going to sound when I'm over there?
I don't know.
All right. So now let's test it out and see how does it sound with me because I am quite a bit of a distance away from every computer and mic and everything else that's over there. So let's see if that sounds better. And if so, then we're going to just go this route. Hey, be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Then we're going to just stick with this. That way you guys don't have all kinds of static in your ears. So, let's see. I've got one puppy poop to pick up. So you want to pan over to somebody and let me pick that up or not. Or even just the low so that we can see everybody. And then after that, we'll show you guys the ultrasound. Are we good on questions?
I don't know.
Well, why don't you have your the phone on?
I do, but that doesn't mean anything. There's so many about the sound now. Oh no, we're good. What color are Sasha's puppy's eyes?
It's too early to know on Sasha's puppies. They are 2 weeks old tomorrow. So their eyes just opened like 2 days ago. So we won't know for sure on eye color for another week and a half or so because when they're first born, they have a film over their eyes, kind of like human babies. And so we can't tell for a while. And then if there's any type of party, it's very hard to identify right away. So it takes us some time to know for sure. Okay. So now we're going to try out this, putting a video inside of the live stream. So this ought to be enough.
Are you ready for it?
I think I'm ready. I am going to sit back down. Okay, so I think whenever you do that, mute the computer. So we're going to mute the sound so that the puppies don't override the video. And here we go. Right there. Do you see that little black circle, honey? Mm-hmm. That's the baby in there. Okay. Oh, there's another one moving.
Yeah,
see it?
One.
So there's one there.
Another one up there on the left.
That one's active.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see him move? Okay, so that's one, and then look, that's one over there. One there. He's very active. See him? And that one. More activity. Okay, all right. You can see there's 5 or 6 in here. Look at them moving, Mommy. Do you see your babies? They're both moving.
Yeah.
You guys were able to see all of the movement. Like, that is a lot of puppy movement. That is probably the most movement that we've seen in an ultrasound, which is really awesome and exciting. Of course, remember, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never gone to school for ultrasounds or anything like that, so I don't know for sure how many we counted, but we think there's probably 5 or 6 in there, because we could see 4 in one view. And then when we panned over, I think we saw another 2, but I could be seeing the same puppies. I'm not really sure, and you need to stop biting me. So really, really exciting. 4 to 6 puppies, I would say. And she is not due. Oh my gosh. You guys taking over the show. Are you guys done? So 4 to 6 puppies, and she's going to do towards the end of the month, and so that's kind of exciting, and we will keep you guys posted, but we wanted to share that and see what she's got going on in there. So hopefully you guys liked that. That was really fun, so it worked, and hopefully you guys heard the sound. You really could just hear me and my husband talking about the movement of the babies, and these guys are super loud today. Can you tell? Let's go over here. I'm going to come over here. Come here. They're loud. I can't even sit over there. They're obnoxious. Let's see. Come here. We got Nala. Why are you over there? You're holding the toy. Can you put it on the lower one? And then I'm gonna because they're all right here. I'm gonna see them. How does that look?
Good.
Am I in a picture or no?
Yeah.
So am I okay right here?
Oh, in a thing?
I don't have to be. I just
Oh yeah, you're perfect right there.
Okay. So that way you guys can see a little up close because it's really cool to see them down at their level. Are you getting tired? So in a little bit, I'm going to work with Nova a little bit more on training, and then I'm also going to bring Rue in because not everybody. No, it'll be nice. Not everybody has seen us groom a puppy or groom a dog, and Rue is shedding like crazy. And so I thought, well, we'll take a few minutes because I have to brush her every single day. So we'll take a few minutes and brush her a little bit so you guys can see the different brushes that we use. And
We have 2 questions when you're ready.
okay, and that way, if you guys have any questions with grooming, you get an idea of that. And of course, she just had puppies 4 weeks ago, so she is shedding a lot. Which most dogs aren't going to blow that much coat, but any girls that have puppies, it really does take a toll on them, and so they do lose a lot of undercoat. But anyway, so we'll go over that here shortly, and we'll take some questions.
All right. Where are all the puppies going this weekend and next? Besides Denver.
Well, I know who was asking that question. Hey, I just thought last week we used my phone and the phone sound was really good. So if we have a problem, we'll switch to that.
Oh, maybe we should do that now.
Because then it's not going to be
Okay.
as echoey, and maybe you won't hear the fan either.
Okay. Hold on, everybody.
So she's going to try to switch the sound. No sound?
Okay. Well, sorry about our sound problem. Not really sure what's going on.
Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well, I tried to make it better, but now I lost track what I was going to do.
Oh, the
Oh,
question.
the questions. Yes. I'm going to answer some questions.
Okay. Well.
Okay, now it's
Okay. I read you a question. Where are all the puppies going this weekend?
So we have Little Hokey is going to Northern California. Heaven is going to Reno, Nevada. And Hercules is staying here in LA area. This is Hercules. And then next week, oh boy, little Isla is going to Denver. And then Lizzie and what's the other? Okay, everybody needs to help me. Remind me what their names are that we offered.
all the comments.
Izzy, Isla, and Iris. I remember Iris. I can't remember, guys. I would have to look at my paperwork. Yeah, I don't remember. Those are the only 4 I remember.
Guess
But-
who's on? Chase.
Hi, Chasey Poo. So our son is out camping for 4th of July, and we told him that he had to jump on and say hi to us. So thank you for spending time with us, just a few minutes at least. Have fun out there. Be safe. We love you. And so that was one question. So I got that one for the most part.
Okay.
I remember 2 of them.
If you can repeat about Simba again because it cut out.
Aw. Okay. For a third time. Third time's a charm. I'm going to come up because I feel like I echo back there. Is that just, do I look here?
Yeah.
Am I blocking everybody?
Nope.
Okay. So when it comes to breeding dogs and them actually conceiving, they're pregnant for 9 weeks. But it's based on when they actually conceive and not when they breed. And so normally we're pretty accurate. Like if they breed, we can count 63 days from there. And they, I wonder if it's echoing because of them too. They're super loud this week. They're really loud this week compared to last week because see how old they are? We might have to swap puppies. We'll see. So if they're pregnant for 9 weeks and they conceive later than when they first breed, I don't think they're gonna hear me because these guys are loud. Wait. So they will maybe breed and not conceive for 4 or 5 days until after.
Oh my gosh.
This is what it sounds like in your house all the time. Huh. Can I finish now? Thank you. You're a calm boy. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Maybe you should have somebody hold you. You're an instigator. So what I was saying about Simba is that he is new to breeding, so he possibly is getting a little too excited and breeding before the girls are really ready. And if that's the case, then they may not actually conceive for 4 or 5 days until after their first breeding. So I kind of think it's Simba because last time the same thing happened. They didn't deliver until 4 or 5 days later. So that's my thought. Hopefully for the third time you guys heard me because these puppies are loud.
Jax's dad's on.
Jax's dad is on. Jax's dad is
Eric.
Eric. I remember Eric. Where is he?
Over there.
Oh, he's over there playing by himself. Did you see him? Hey, be nice. Be nice.
He's falling right behind you.
Behind me. He's taking up my chair. Hi, handsome.
He has the whole circle view. He was sitting
You
perfectly.
put the star right now. Did you see that? Huh. Oh, that's not even him, is it? No, I lied. He's upstairs.
Oh yeah.
Eric probably think we're crazy. That's Hope.
Hey,
I just forgot. They look the same.
they do look the same. They just peed directly behind you.
Oh, yay. Let's pee. Here, let me up.
Okay.
So I think I want to get a break from these guys and get some time in with the little puppies because they're calmer, way calmer. Huh.
Yeah. They're sleeping.
Okay. Hold on. Who wants to go down the slide? Is that going to tire you out?
No.
No? I'm gonna move this to the center. Okay?
Well, they're on the two puppies. I know, but they can't even see you.
Oh, you have them over there right now?
I have them on Sasha and Bruce and
Okay.
Lily's.
So I can-
Nova.
You silly girl. I was gonna move it to the center first. Because then I could sit up there and break it from the crazy. They can't see me, huh?
Not your head.
Can they see all of this?
Yeah.
Who's coming up? Come on. It's on me.
Yeah.
No,
We have more questions, by the way.
hold on.
Oh, that's not
Heaven
good.
is so smart. Heaven is so smart. You're smart girl.
Come on. Over here. Over here. Come on. Over here. Okay, what's the next question?
Okay. What size are Cora and Kinapak?
They're pretty small. We just weighed them. However, my folder's upstairs, so I'm not sure. They were under 2 pounds, if I remember correctly. But without looking at their folder, I don't know off the top of my head, but they are pretty small. So I would guess they're going to be, without looking at their stuff, they're probably going to be small minis. I don't think they're toys because they're almost 2 pounds, if I remember correctly. Come here. Both of their parents are small minis. So both Lily.
Why is it that every Thursday somebody knocks on our door?
Who? Oh. Babe, it's
It's Shotty.
Hey, did I tell you guys that we have the most amazing camera crew in the world? So guess who's knocking at our door? Image one. You guys are awesome.
I'm gonna fix this.
So he's gonna fix our sound. So hopefully you guys can hear us better because he obviously is watching and he heard it. Thank you, you're the best.
Both tapes.
So, while he's
Okay.
helping do that, do we want to? Why don't we take us up to upstairs and I'll go up there with them
They're up.
and I'm gonna go hang out with them for a minute. They aren't gonna hear me. You guys aren't gonna hear me. You're probably gonna hear maybe just I would say maybe mute it so we can fix it. So we're gonna mute it so that you don't hear all the crazy with the mic, so we can try to get that fixed. But I'm gonna go upstairs. I'll put the puppies up on the camera for a few minutes so you guys can see them, and then we'll come right back. And then after that, we will work with Nova. Hi, pretty girl. Hi. Come here.
Nala, is that the
Anywhere
camera?
you want it.
Will it
Yeah.
be under my shirt
It
or?
doesn't matter where, like we can have it here. So, or we can hide this under. So if we can,
Put
that's
it
up to
here?
you. So, but we have enough room.
Yeah, you go for it.
So put the shirt back on. Is that being uncomfortable? Is it okay? Let's how are we gonna test it now? It's what's going on is it's going in and out so much, and I took even this out. So what we need to keep. Okay. Is it connected? Are we connected?
Yeah, we're connected. So at this point, hi guys. All right, we're going to I'm just gonna hop back in with you guys while they try to fix this. That way I am on, and then they can let me know whenever they're ready for me. Oh, Nova, that is not a good girl. I saw you. I saw you. It was probably her that did it last time. I think it was. She says, this is my bed, so I'm going to clean it. Now I can't sit there. You see what you just did? I'm going to work with it. Hey, Gab, can you do me a favor? Can you, and honey, can you start grabbing
I got it.
things?
What did you just get pushing back?
No, I held.
I'm gonna work with I'm gonna work with Nova, guys, so you guys can.
Hey, I got it.
So just move this one around. Or hold on. Hold on, is that the, hold on. That's the,
Nova, come here, Mama.
Receiving.
it always have the headphones you put in there.
All right, let's see how we sound now. It's on built-in. It's good. Okay, let's see. All right, guys, I think we got it fixed. Hopefully you guys are on here live and you're able to hear that we are much better. If we have any more problems, please, guys, let me know in the comments, okay? I'm going to work with Nova now and get Nala out. As you guys, she's now 8 weeks old, so now is the time to start. So when you guys get your puppy's going to be probably 8 weeks old, depending,
Hey,
give or take.
We have a lot of questions
Oh, okay.
that we have had
That we
for a
missed?
while because of the audio problem.
Okay, so why don't we go back? That's a good idea.
Okay.
So if you want to read them off, and then I'll answer some questions while I sit in front of the camera.
Okay. Can you describe Siggy's physical characteristics, height, eye color, coat?
So Siggy is Diamond's full sister, and she was sold to another breeder, which was actually one of my really close friends, and she got out of breeding, and Siggy came back to us. So Siggy is Diamond's full sister, so she is a standard. She's black and white, double blue eyes. She's a little bit bigger than Diamond. All the way around. So she's thicker, she's taller, she's heavier, but she's a standard black and white, blue eyes, and she absolutely has the softest coat, really, really soft fur, very thick, full coated, not too long, but very thick and soft, and she has a great personality with people. But she's very, very dominant. And so she's very alpha and in charge, which reminds me a lot of Kika. So Kika was very dominant and in charge. And Kika is related to Diamond and to Siggy. So it doesn't surprise me that she's dominant, but she's a big girl. Huh? Yeah. But she's a lover, absolutely loves humans. Huh.
How many puppies do you think you will have this month?
New puppies. On new puppies, it's just gonna be Cessna and Siggy. 9 or 10, maybe 11. I don't know for sure. So if we're pretty accurate, thank you. If we're pretty accurate on our ultrasound that we really don't know what we're doing. I'm guessing that Siggy has 5 or 6, so let's just go with the low number 5. And we did Cessnas, and we think there was 4, maybe 5. So we'll go with the low number is 4. So it'd be 10. So I'll estimate there. And then you want to go with another question?
Yeah. I see you guys are using blue paper towels. Those aren't Bounty, obviously. What do you use?
Those are shop towels. So we buy the shop towels whenever we're cleaning up a mess from puppies because they're really durable and they're kind of cheap too. They're a lot cheaper than buying the Bounties, and the Bounties, you have to use 3 of them, where those blue shop towels, they're shop rags as they call them, but they're paper towels, really thick ones. So those are the best whenever you have to clean up a lot of pee and poop. Of course, I love to use the Lysol wipes, but because of the pandemic, we can't get those anywhere anyways.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh,
Is that good
I think
stuff?
we're
Okay.
So,
Are you ready to work? You look tired. Nala, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? That's your treat. Is this your treat? How did you break this off? Do you guys remember we talked about these inserts for these treat balls that are like, they last a long time. The dogs absolutely love them. Rue was carrying the red one around yesterday. It was empty. We were out of them. And Amazon hadn't gotten here yet, but our Amazon package was coming, and she was literally carrying this thing around, showing everybody that it was empty. It was really cute. I wish we would have videoed it. But anyways, they came in last night, so now the dogs are happy again. All right, I am going to probably need, I'll try a treat with her. She just ate, so we'll see. She might not even need it. Nova is doing amazing with potty training. She is pretty much accident-free as long as we stay on top of her. Nala, come here. And she sits all of the time just waiting for us, which is amazing. And she's going to want this. Can you grab her for me? Yeah, just because she's going to be a distraction. So remember we talked about training and we talked about distractions. And so having obviously another dog in here while I'm trying to train the puppy is going to be a distraction. And so I'm going to take Nala out of here for a minute. You just put her outside. She could be outside. And so we want to remove distractions. Remember, we want to make sure our puppy is exercised before we want to work on training. And so obviously with all of the running around they just did, she is definitely exercised, right? So we know she's exercised, and hopefully I'm trying to find some treats. Hopefully she'll respond for us. If you guys remember, we talked about having this, can you give me a piece of cheese or something to motivate her? This small leash for her. And this is literally just so that I can control her and get her to come when I want her to come. Sit. So obviously you see she sit. Nova, sit. Here. Nova, sit. 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 Good girl. So she's really gotten the hang of sit. And I'm not even giving her anything. Yeah, perfect. And so what I want to start working on now is something a little different, because anytime she goes out to potty, she is done. She comes and she sits at our feet and waits for us. And she listens very well with that. So we're going to try to do something a little different now. Oh, and she's learned a lot about the leashes too. So this has been a week now since we went live. And so now she's learned about the leash and coming and running back and forth with it on. And so she's pretty comfortable with that now. And so I'm just tracking her right now, but I want her to sit, and I'm not giving it to her. Remember, I'm not giving her anything. Can they see me good? But she can taste it and she could smell it. And now I want her to be down. So I need her to go in a sit and then a down. And she has no idea what I'm doing, right? So I'm telling her the command, sit, down, and we're wanting her nose to follow the treat. So she's not gotten the hang of it. She doesn't know. down, down. Good girl, good girl. So do you see her front foot is kind of coming down? And we're literally just gonna drag this treat a little bit. Nope, sit. She's not getting it because she hasn't done it. Down, down, and down. Good girl, down. Almost, you almost had it. Nope, Nova. Remember, now's a good time to use her name as much as we can. Nova, sit. Nova, down. No. Come here. Nova, come. Sit. Remember on sit, guys. So if she's not going to sit, we're going to put the treat up a little bit so that her nose has to tip back. That's automatically going to put her in a sit automatically. She doesn't even have to really do much, and she's going to fall back because she wants to smell this. Right now I'm giving her cheese. It is just string cheese, and it is the tiniest, tiniest little piece. So this is lasting me the whole time. She's not getting very much, but it's something different, and it's going to motivate her and teach her to do what I want because she wants this cheese. So Nova, sit. Nova, down. Okay. And remember, we're not doing this for long, 5 minutes or so. Down. Nova, down. No. I found your cheese. Nova, sit. Nova, down. Down. No. Sit. Down. No. Sit. Nope, she's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. So remember, patience. It's all about patience. If she doesn't get it, she doesn't get it. The minute you catch her going down, remember to use that word, down. Even though you didn't tell her before and she did it, you're going to still say, good down, good down. Oh, you almost had it, Mama. Come here, Nova. So she's starting to get distracted. Remember the smell and the distractions with the smell because I have all those treats on there. So we're going to remove that from the environment. And she found another treat. So that way she doesn't have that distraction. And we're going to come. And again, remember how we said it's 5 minutes. So if she's like, nope, not going to have it, then we're going to just let her run and play for a little bit, give her a drink, let her go potty, and try again in an hour or two and see if she can get it. And if you feel like she's not learning that one, you just need to be consistent. And if you feel like, okay, well, we'll try something different to see if she can figure something else out, that's fine. And if you notice that she keeps putting her paw up, so she really likes to put her paw up. So maybe that's a sign that we should teach her instead of down, we should be trying her paw because she keeps putting her paw up. That's the next thing we should be working on instead of down. Nova. And if that doesn't work, then that's fine. We're just going to move on. We are still always working on the sit, right? Because that is associated with her butt going down to the ground. Nova, do we have any questions?
No.
Okay. How's our sound? Everybody's good? I think we fixed it. Thank you to Image One. You guys are rock stars. Good girl. Hey, that was a good down. Even though she fell, that was a good down. Down, down, down. No. Sit. I probably whistle. Forget this is kind of loud. Sit. Okay. Down. We're going to try one more time and then we're going to move on. Nope, she's not going to do it. I can hear you. All right, so are we ready to do some grooming? No questions? All right, you want to switch angles for a minute? Let's see if the little pups are up. Let's switch it over.
No, but they're chewing on his paw. They look really cute in bed right now.
Do they? Can you guys see Rue and Lily's puppies? Whose puppies are showing up?
All of them.
You can see everybody? Aww.
One of Rue's little boys, I think Jax, I can't tell. He's laying and he's halfway out of the bed. But they're all in the bed, all 5 of them.
Aww. And those puppies are, just for you guys that maybe want to know, Rue's puppies are almost 5 weeks and Lily's are over 4 weeks. And then Sasha's are almost 2 weeks. All right, keep it on them for a minute and then I'll grab I'll grab Rue and get her brushed for everybody. I'm just letting her eat this cheese. All right. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good girl. Good girl. Come here.
When things are hitting that microphone, like your necklace is right now,
Uh-huh.
I think it's gonna be.
Oh. Am I muted?
No.
So I'm gonna take my necklace off, guys. Can somebody take her? Hey, honey.
Yeah.
Can you let Rue in? Because I'm gonna groom her. I think my necklace is hitting this.
Okay.
Can you mute me? Come here, Rue. Okay, guys, I am back. Come here, Rue. Most of our dogs absolutely love to get groomed. Rue, come here. There's some cheese. Can you eat it? And hopefully you guys all remember how pretty Rue looked because she looks so scrawny right now. But there's a couple of things that I really like to use. Oh, I use the Kong Zoom is right over there too. It was. There's really 4 things that I use the most. And that is this item here, which you guys can see all of this on the video that I made. And all of these items, I think, are also on my website as affiliate links that if it's easy for you guys to just go click on it, great. I'll get a very, very small percentage for referring you guys. But this tool here is called the Zoom Groom, and it's from Kong. And this is really just rubber, and it massages them. Rue, come. Come here. This side, Mama. Come over here. Come over here. Good girl. Come. So normally I would have her on a grooming table, but we're not going to get all that out for you. So we could just do this. And so this is literally, can I see good? This is just massaging and loosening up all of her undercoat. The bad thing about this is that it doesn't really hold all of the loose fur, but the dogs like it. So remember, Rue is shedding quite a bit right now. And so it's daily brushes. And so this is just more massage, loosen it up. Then the next thing I would do, come here, is this glove. And this glove is going to do some of the same stuff as this Kong Zoom. It's not as deep of the little teeth. So this is really deep, this is not, but this actually catches it a lot better. She's smelling for all that cheese. Come here, Rue. And so this here, you're just literally, sit. Can you sit? Sit, Mama, thank you. You're going to just use this glove and give her a quick massage. And this is gonna also pull out a lot of that hair that we've already loosened up with this. So we loosened it with this, and now we're gonna try and capture some of it so we don't have too much of it all over us, right? And the dogs really like this. So you could do this for a few minutes. And of course, since we've been grooming her every day, she is bald and it's still coming out. Do you see all that? Okay. And then after we do that, which I would normally do more time than that, okay? And then if I have a lot of loose, come here. If I have a lot of loose fur on her neck area, especially right now, because I've already done almost everything else, sit, sit.
How old is Rue?
She's 3.5. Especially right now, I've already done most of this area, but especially her neck, it's really thick still. Can you zoom on this or no? No, huh? Yeah. Oh, perfect. Okay. We're going to try this. We'll see how this works. She's going to zoom on you. So her coat here is still very, very thick. So this rake is what I would use in this area first. Now, one thing you got to keep in mind is this rake has very long needles and these ends are kind of sharp. And so you don't want to push down hard on your dog, but what you're going to do is you're going to hold, stay, and you're going to pull this undercoat out very gently because you don't want this to hurt her and pull out the fur that's not ready to be pulled out. But this is going to literally rake, it's called a rake, it's going to rake out all of that loose undercoat. And do you see this? Can you sit for me, please? Sit. Normally Rue is on a table, but she's been getting brushed every day and she's tired of it. So now we're just pulling this undercoat out with the rake. Again, not too hard, and you're not going to go too deep, okay? And you're collecting, collecting, collecting. And you see how much fur she has? Hopefully this doesn't scare too many of you. Remember, these girls that have puppies, it takes all of their nutrients, and so they shed like crazy. Your dog that's spay or neutered is probably not gonna shed this bad, so don't get too crazy. They will shed a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's not gonna be as bad.
You have to vacuum a lot.
Yeah, every day I have a couple Roombas. Can you say? A lot of vacuums. Good girl. That's a good girl. And then after I rake her, what I would do next is I'm going to use a slicker brush. And the slicker brush is a brush like this. Okay. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind with the slicker brush is that you do want to make sure that whenever you press down on this brush, this is wire bristles, that it is not sharp, because if it is sharp, it's going to hurt your dog. So if it doesn't hurt your hand, it's not going to hurt them. But sometimes these are cheaply made and they don't have the little rubber tips on the ends, and sometimes those little rubber tips will come off. And if they do, you want to test it before you use this on your dog every time. Like, just push down and make sure. And then, Rue, come here. Good girl. And then after we've used the rake, we're going to use the slicker, because the slicker is going to now pull out the rest of this mess that we raked. And you can go against the grain, the way the hair lays, which is the way I like to do it, because it pulls all of that out. Whenever you brush this way, it lays a lot of it down. So whenever you're laying her coat down underneath the undercoat, you're not going to get as much. But if you go against it, you're going to get a lot more out. And your dog to the groomers and let them get it all out for you. You want some cheese? That was a good girl. So I literally brush her like every day for 20 minutes right now. And I'm getting so much fur out. And you wonder, like, where does all of this come from? So we brush every day, and I have probably 15 roller brushes in our house because there's a lot of fur whenever they're shedding. I'm sure you guys could see all that coming up in the air. Good girl, Mama. You want some cheese? You want some cheese? Good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. Come here. Here, where did I put that cheese? Where did I put that cheese? Do we have questions on that? Awesome. All right, where did I put it? Where did I put it? The cheese? Thank you. So that's a quick little a quick little go over on some of the grooming tools that we use and how we use them. If you guys can, the goal is to get your puppy used to being brushed when they're puppy, 8 weeks old. When you get a new puppy, start brushing them weekly. And you're not going to really get much fur off of your dog, but you're getting them used to being groomed, and so that they're not afraid of it and they enjoy it. If you start young, then it'll be a lot easier for you whenever they start to blow that puppy coat. She acts like she's starving. She is starving. She's feeding babies. And then also whenever you are brushing your dog and grooming, you want to mess with their feet. Always touch the bottom of their feet, their pads, and get them used to all of that. It's just sensory stuff, and the more you do that stuff, then the more well-rounded puppy you're going to have. I normally don't give her a lot of cheese, so she's done. No more cheese, but I will give you a bully stick. All right, I'm going to get this out of here. Yeah, that's you. You're not getting that. And now, should we let the brats in, huh? Let me... Roller brush time. Is that better? Are we better?
It's really loud.
So I can't use a roller brush either. Man. Come here, Mama. Here's a blanket so you don't slip. All right, guys. I brought Cessna in for you. See her chunky belly. Come here, Mommy. Cess. Come here. Come here. Oh, I wonder how's my sound since we tried to fix it. Come here. Come here. Okay. She's like, where is everything? Where's the cheese? I'm going to see if I can get her to come stand for you. Cheese. Hi, Porky. So this is Cessna, and remember, she is the one that's due very soon. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. They want to see your face. They want to see your face. Hi. Come here, Mama. Everybody's getting cheese today. I wonder how, can they see your belly? If I leave you this way, they could probably see your belly. Huh? No, you can't have the whole thing. No, you can't have the whole thing. Can they see her belly good? She's a black and white, brown-eyed baby girl, and she was bred to Simba. That's not cheese, goofball.
What is Sasha's personality like, and was she bred with Simba?
Yeah, she was bred to Simba. So Cessna, we bought Cessna from another breeder, maybe like a year and a half, 2 years ago. So she's really good with me and my daughter, but she wasn't raised around kids, so she doesn't really care for the little ones. But she's a sweetheart. Huh, you're a lover. You're a lover. Yeah. She's a really good mommy, too. Very gentle. Do you see how gently she's taking this from me?
What size is she?
She's barely a standard. Barely a standard. Simba's a standard. Come here. Cessna, last time Cessna gave us 5 puppies. However, we were at the emergency with her last time because the first one was stuck. And they did get the puppy out, but it took them a little while. So we lost one of the 5. So she had 4. So I have to keep a close eye on her. That was good stuff. Can they see her belly? Can they see her belly? Can they see your belly? Can they see your belly? Come here, you can't have it all. How's our sound, guys?
I got a lot of people saying that it's much better, and there's no cutting out, there's no breaking.
Thank you guys for your patience. Obviously, it's really frustrating whenever we go and we switch things up and we're excited for all of the switches and then it doesn't go as planned. And I understand how frustrating it is for you guys because all of a sudden it sounds good and then it's in your ear. So I appreciate your patience as we work through all of this stuff. But hopefully the benefit is that you guys have different views now and you're able to see the different rooms with the puppies. And I don't have to go back and forth to grab all of the puppies for you guys. Because obviously, if we have a bunch of puppies that are different ages, we can't have them all in the same room. And some of them are really young and nursing, so that makes it a little difficult. So we thought, well, this would be kind of cool because you guys would be able to see. You ate it all. You ate it all. What was I going to say? Oh, that's a good girl. Oh, that's a good girl. Maybe you want to get brushed? No, that's it. You can't have no more. You want a bone? No questions?
Nope.
Wow. It's a pretty quiet day today then, huh? Probably because our sound was horrible. I would have left too. Just saying. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I'm going to get her a bone. Then you want to give this to Sasha? Thank you. Is it close enough to where I can bring the brats all back in here now? So that we could finish off with them, or? Okay. Or should we just leave Cessna? I mean, I'd rather them see the puppies. Hey, I didn't say you could take it. But I just wanted them to see Cessna's big old fat belly so they could get an idea. Is that a good bone? Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it? All right, then I'm going to switch them. Okay.
Alright.
So I'm going to put Cessna away, and then we'll bring the crazy rambunctious puppies in and let them play while we test our mic again. Now that we hope we fixed it, and see how it sounds. I know they're going to want to eat all this cheese, though. Here. Come on. All right. Let's see. Come here, Mama. Okay, we're back. So now you guys were able to see Seth. We brought all the puppies back in so we could finish off with them. they're all enjoying some bully sticks right now. These bully sticks are pretty big and they're really thick, so none of these puppies can eat these. They will just literally chew on them for hours and barely get anything, but it entertains them and it works their teeth and their jaw, which we love. And it keeps them from chewing on me, so I like that too. So now I can actually talk and it's kind of quiet. So when we need some peace and quiet, this is what we do. We give them something to keep them busy. Hi. My sound's bad again?
Only when you say certain things, it's cutting. And that's perfectly clear.
So I'm okay right now? Well, I'm disappointed in the sound system. We'll have to work on that. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to do. So if we turn it down, does that make a difference? I don't know. If not, I'm just taking this off. And is it still bad?
I just
Probably.
turned it down.
All right, let's see how it is now, if it's still bad or not. I appreciate you guys being so patient with us, and hopefully it's not too frustrating for you guys. I thought you had a question.
I have a few questions.
Okay. Look, can everybody see Heaven? She stole my chair. Here.
Okay.
Here, Mama.
Okay. Here's the first one.
Okay.
You said we'll most likely have around 10 pups this month. How many of each sizes are you expecting, or is it usually completely random?
So it's usually completely random. We can get all three sizes, even in the same litter. And so toy size parents can produce standard size parents can produce toys. Nova, come here. So it is pretty random. We don't know what we'll get. So we can get all three sizes. So I don't know.
Okay, the next one. Do they shed a lot? I've heard they shed more than the average dog.
So hopefully you were watching a few minutes ago when I was brushing out Rue. They do shed quite a bit when they are blowing coat, but they don't shed 24/7. So they don't shed all year round. It's usually twice a year that they're going to shed and blow that puppy coat. That's not nice. And so whenever they blow their puppy coat, usually between 4 to 6 months old, and then when they do that first puppy coat, then they'll have their adult coat, and then they'll usually shed twice a year after that. And it'll last anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks. It really just depends on how much you groom your dog before they're actually blowing that coat. So if you brush them on a weekly basis, even when they're not blowing coat, then whenever they do start to blow that coat, it's going to be less and more manageable. So it's up to you. You can also take them to the groomer every month. And if you take them to the groomer every month or every 2 months, then it's going to be a lot less fur whenever they are shedding. But they do shed a lot.
Okay, the next one.
Hi, Mom.
Sasha's puppies look to be a pretty good size. Obviously, so cute. What size is Sasha?
She's a mini. So Sasha's around 14 inches. So she's a mini, and she was bred to Trout, who's also a mini.
Okay. What brand of bully sticks do you use?
I don't know. I forget the name. Hold on. I'll tell you. Can I see that good? So this value bull is, this one here is the thicker ones, but we also have the thin ones. And so you can get the smaller, thinner ones, and they're probably a little better. I want them to last a long time, and I don't want to have to babysit whenever they get to be too thin and they could mess up, choke on them or hurt themselves. So I like the big ones because I can use them on my big dogs and my little dogs. Hi, Mama.
That's all the questions we have for now.
Awesome. Here, Mama.
Oh, just kidding. What color eyes do Lily's puppies have?
All three of them appear to be blue-eyed. The little boy, Kato, might have a party eye. One of his eyes has a little speck. So I think he might have a small party eye, but for the most part, they all look pretty blue. Come here. Are you hiding? Are you hiding so nobody gets your bone? Yeah, you are. Let me see. You're getting blocked. Don't take hers. Don't do it. There's plenty. Here, here, here.
Puppies upstairs are over.
Oh,
I have you in your circle.
okay.
I heard them coming here, so.
So apparently the puppies are awake upstairs, which is Lily's puppies and Rue's puppies. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that view. And there's no sound up there, but you can at least see them.
Do you know the estimated size of Lily's puppies?
I weighed them the other day, but because I don't have their folders in front of me, I don't remember what they weighed. So honestly, we've had so much going on here that I haven't compared that to know for sure. But both parents are small minis. And they're pretty small. Like if you see them right now, you can see them with Rue's puppies, and they're only like four or 5 days apart from each other. You see a big difference, like probably close to a pound difference, I'm guessing, without looking at their folders. So they're going to be small for sure, but not really tiny. My guess is they'll probably be small minis.
Any tips for the first couple of nights with your puppy?
Yes. So, of course, we always recommend crate training. So you want to crate train your puppy. You want your puppy to sleep in a crate at night. You want to try to keep your puppy as tired as possible. So they need a lot of exercise and stimulation. So that way, whenever you are trying to crate train them, they are not so bored and full of energy that all they do is scream and cry. So definitely make sure they get lots of exercise and that they get tired. Also, you want to be consistent in all of your training and getting them out to go potty, figuring out what commands you're going to use with your puppy. So everybody is on the same page with go potty or potty, sit, stay, crate, whatever those commands are, everybody needs to use the same one so that you start off in the very beginning without confusing your puppy. So everybody needs to be on the same page and be consistent. So the more consistent you are in all of these things, then the better your chances of being successful at having a well-rounded, trained puppy that can sleep in their crate and not have separation anxiety. But definitely crate your puppy. So the other thing I would say, come here, Mama, is that even if you're home all day, a lot of us are working from home these days, and we're home and we think now's the best time to raise a puppy. But that doesn't necessarily pan out to be true, because when we're home all of the time, our puppy gets used to being with us all of the time. And if we don't teach our puppy to have alone time, that is why we are causing separation anxiety in our dogs. So even if you're home all day, the goal is to give your puppy alone time in their crate for 5, 10, 15 minutes at a time, and slowly increase that amount so that your puppy gets used to being alone and always knows that every single time you guys come back. So just because you leave for 5, 10 minutes, then you come back, they start to associate with that's not a bad thing, it's a good thing, and you are always coming back. So start that off slowly and slowly increase that amount.
Does the mom in the ultrasound, meaning Siggy, have the red factor, keeping my fingers crossed.
No, she does not. So her and Simba wouldn't produce any red puppies. And they don't have the white gene either. So Siggy doesn't have the white gene. Nope, that's hers. You have your own. Here. So they can only produce black and gray. Here.
What do you think of the toys that have heartbeats and heaters for crate training? It seems like they would be dangerous, but they get great reviews.
I don't own any, and so I can't really say based on my own experience, but I have seen a lot of reviews and a lot of people do say that they work. Honestly, we just use the bedding that we like, the blanket that we send home with our puppies, the toys that have our scent and mom's scent on them, and that's really all we use. So I can't really say firsthand because I haven't used them, unfortunately. I say try it without it first, and if you have not having any success, then maybe you try it with it. But I think they're going to be fine either way, because when the puppies leave here, they aren't sleeping with their mom anymore. Yeah, they have their siblings, but honestly, the stuffed animal, the best thing that we've always used is this huge stuffed animal husky. Nala grew up with it, and so she had it in her playroom, in here, in her crate, everywhere, and she cuddled with that. It didn't have a heartbeat, but she liked that the most, and so say, if anything, you can always do that too. It just needs to be a sturdy one because, of course, as they get older, they start to destroy all of the stuffing out of toys. Everybody's finally happy, thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, I do. Are they on? I wonder if they're even on. Okay, so last week, for all of you that listened last week, we asked everybody to do us a favor and put in a comment if you've had a puppy from us already, and you were going to get one of our stuffed animal toys, which is way over there. And then another person who was just on our live feed was going to get a decal like this that I have for my shirt. And so we did pick out, actually Alexis picked out 2 winners yesterday or last week. And so we want to just say congratulations to Catherine. She was mailed off one of the decals, and to Jessica, who has one of our puppies, and we mailed off his toy for 7 last week as well. So hopefully you guys got those already in the mail, and we appreciate your guys's consistency and being on with us and supporting our YouTube channel. So thank you for that, and enjoy your guys' gifts. Is that good? Huh? Don't eat me. Here, you. Good job. Nothing, right? We're good? Okay. Hey, we are almost done, yeah? Time?
20 more minutes.
Okay. Is that good? Is that good? How many people do we have? How many thumbs?
We have
Do I need to
76
tell?
thumbs up.
Oh, good job. Hey, good job, guys. Like, seriously, that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for supporting our channel. So, of course, every week we say, oh, how many people and how many thumbs up? And that's because YouTube likes to see that our audience is engaged and that they are enjoying our live streams. And so the more thumbs up that we have, then the more that YouTube thinks that we're doing something good and that you guys like what we're doing. So we appreciate that, and I want to acknowledge that. Here. Hey, be nice, be nice, be nice. Are you guys getting tired? Hi, mommy. Here. I'm gonna get a drink. More water. Potty break. Want to go to the low camera view?
I'm still on them.
Oh, you are? Are they playing?
They're playing a lot.
Oh, nice.
And we were in a little circle, but now we have Kevin in the circle.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Zoom in.
Have to zoom in as we go.
What do you mean?
It's zoomed in all the way.
Oh, it's zoomed in as well. I think I should put the, I should have the phone on the thing and I could move it around. Hi guys. All right, I'm finally done out of the small puppy pen. Biter. Where's your bone? Where's your bone? Where's your bone? Here. Here. Here you go. Oh, you don't want this one? Okay. Okay, guys, I think what we have like 7 minutes left. I just want to again thank you guys for being patient with us as we try to get all of this figured out. And I appreciate you guys watching us tonight and all of the comments. Here, sure. Here. Nova. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you guys are enjoying our live streams. And if you're new to our channel, please make sure to subscribe. And I think next week, hopefully we'll have this all dialed in and figured out. Who?
I put the, don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up.
Oh, yay. I'm curious if you guys could let us know in the comments below, like overall, obviously our sound is kind of an issue, but other than that, what are your guys' thoughts? Like, do you like having the multiple views? Hey, Nava. You're a little loud. You're obnoxious. So let us know, do you guys like this or do you like just the one view? Do you think it's too much? Being able to put the words on the screen, being able to pull people's comments in. What is your thoughts on all of that? And obviously,
I have a few questions. We have 5 minutes left.
okay. You have a bone. Look, look how many bones are right here.
Which one do you have in your lap? Izzy or Iris?
I have both of them. Ready? Come on, let's go.
Okay, next one is, in your experience, does this breed have any genetic or physical issues?
Can you get off of me? Genetic, there are some things that this breed has obviously seen. In any breed, you're going to have some health issues arise. This breed's pretty new still, so a lot of it is just starting to evolve. But the most commonly seen is going to be patella luxation. And a patella is a knee, and it's the back knee here. And it could be where it'll pull out and come out of the socket. So patella luxation is probably, shh, Nova. One of the most common, that is also pretty common in small dogs in general. So it's not just prone to Alaskan Klee Kai, but small dogs. So where bigger dogs will have hip dysplasia and smaller dogs will have patella luxation. So you have patella luxation, thyroid problems, which is usually not shows up until around 3 or 4 years old, but sometimes they can have something that'll show up a little sooner than that. Thyroid's probably one of the easiest fixes because it's a simple, cheap pill. And then some liver problems that have started to arise, liver shunts, bile acid, things like that. And then very, very rare do we see, at least I'm only talking for us too, obviously. Every breeder is a little different. But for us, we've had maybe 2 heart murmurs. And you will get juvenile heart murmurs, which is where they are detected as a young puppy, but it's gone by the time they're 12 to 14 weeks old. So that's something that disappears, but that's heart murmurs that stay like a grade 3 or 4, pretty rare for us. And then that's pretty much it as far as health that's coming up. Now, aside from factor 7, if you guys aren't familiar with the term factor 7 is a bleeding disorder that was found probably about 7 or 8 years ago in one of the dogs that was spayed. I don't remember if it was a boy or a girl, with a breeder back east, and they did a lot of research on it and found out that our breed has factor 7, which is a clot. They don't clot. So like if they're going to get spay or neutered and they have this disease, then what will happen is they could bleed out. So as soon as all of the breeders heard about this, we all got together. There's a test for us, and everybody tested their dogs. So we know that if we had to remove any dogs from our breeding program, we were very, very fortunate that we did not have to. Quiet. You guys are crazy. I can't even talk. No, I can't. So factor 7 is something that you will probably read about if you're reading anything about the breed. You need to stop biting me. You are a biter. Stop it. Thank you.
Kato be more silver gray when he grows up?
No. He's actually pretty dark. So he is a little bit lighter than Jasper. So he's lighter than him, but not as light as like a Hulk or a Jax. He's kind of in between, but he won't be silver, no. He'll be more like Ozzy. If I don't know who's asking that, but if you are new to our list, you might not know who Ozzy is, but if you've been on the list for a while, there's pictures of Ozzy on the litters that he's produced, so you could see him. And Ozzy and Trout are full brothers, in case you guys didn't know that. Ozzy was also with the breeder that had Siggy, and so when we got Siggy, we got Ozzy. So now we have both Ozzy and Trout in our breeding program. And they are full brothers, but they have different things that we want to add to our breeding program, so that's why we decided to get Ozzy as well.
That's time.
Okay. It is time. Are we going to say our goodbyes? Huh? Are we going to say our goodbyes? Who's going to say our goodbyes? Huh? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be you? All right, this is Isla for all of you. I'm sure most of you guys know Isla because everybody wanted her. All right, it is 8 o'clock. Yeah, is it 8?
8:01.
Oh, it's 8:01. All right, guys, so we are going to end it today. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and until next time.